Hello, and welcome to Problem Solving with Python. We worked hard to bring this course to you, and I want to thank MSU Denver for this initiative, aiming to help those who have lost their jobs during the pandemic crisis. This Skills Lab course is a free service to the community, focusing on skills and competencies that are highly valued by emerging jobs and industries. In this Skills Lab course in particular, we will be discussing problem-solving techniques using Python, a general-purpose programming language that is known for ease of learning. This course does not require previous programming experience. Our only assumption is that you're comfortable using your computer and are able to perform simple tasks on your operating system, like install programs and open files, for example. Before we begin, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Tiago Mota, and I'm an assistant professor at MSU Denver in the Math and Computer Science department. I teach intro programming courses and other more advanced courses in our program, such as database systems, mobile app development, and programming language theory. If you're interested in learning more about our computer science program, follow the provided link or contact me by email. This course is structured in 6 modules. We will begin with an explanation on how to install the tools that we will be using in this course. All of the tools are free of charge, and you can easily download them from the internet. The next module will discuss the basic elements of a Python program, including variables, constants, how to make decisions, and how to use flow control structures, how to work with collection of elements, among other topics. Then we will introduce the ability to incorporate external code in your programs in the form of general-purpose libraries. Next, we will talk about string processing and how to work with files. We conclude with a brief introduction of data visualization using a plot library called matplotlib. In this module, we will describe how to set up the 2 tools we will be using in this course, Anaconda and PyCharm. Anaconda is a popular Python distribution that comes with many useful libraries for Python development, including the matplotlib, a data visualization toolkit that we will be using later in this course. When you download Anaconda, make sure you get Python version 3.7 or greater, and that you also have at least 500 megabytes of free space on your computer. The next slides illustrate how to install Anaconda once the download is completed. We will be using Mac OS as the target platform. The slide shows Anaconda's PKG file downloaded from Anaconda's website. Double-click the package file to begin the installation procedure. Make sure your user account has administrative privileges in order to successfully complete this procedure. The first screen of the installation wizard just mentions that some verification procedures will be run. Click on Continue. Next, a welcome message is displayed. Just click Continue. The installer now describes which libraries and tools will be added to your computer. Click on the Continue button to proceed. Next, the installer shows the software license agreement. Continue and then click on Agree. Choose how you want to install Anaconda. Install for me only option works fine for this course. Click on Continue. Finally, allow the installation wizard to begin the actual installation by clicking on the Install button. The procedure should take approximately 5 minutes depending on your computer speed. The next screen suggests you to pair Anaconda with PyCharm. We will be doing that next. Click Continue. Close the final screen of the installation wizard. You have completed the Anaconda install procedure. PyCharm is a Python IDE, or Integrated Development Environment tool, developed by a company named JetBrains. You will use PyCharm to write and run the programs you will be writing in this course. Follow the link and make sure you choose the Community Edition of PyCharm, which is free of charge. The next slides illustrate how to install PyCharm once the download is completed. We will be using macOS as the target platform. The slide shows PyCharm DMG file downloaded from JetBrains website. Double-click the disk image file to begin the installation procedure. Make sure your user account has administrative privileges in order to successfully complete this procedure. On macOS, the installation of PyCharm just requires dragging and dropping the DMG file into the Applications folder. Once the copy procedure is completed, you can close the window. The next slides will run a quick verification procedure to check if your environment was set up correctly. The first time you run PyCharm, it asks you to perform basic configurations. You can choose to accept the default setting by clicking on Skip Remaining and Set Defaults button. You should be able to see the window shown on this slide. Click on Create New Project to proceed. A project is basically a folder where you organize your software development files. PyCharm suggests having all of your projects under the PyCharm Projects folder, located in your Home folder. For your first project name, let's use Hello World. Because projects are translated into folders, let's avoid using spaces when naming projects. If a project has multiple words, like hello and world, connect them using dashes or underscore. As a convention, we will be using all lowercase for naming our projects. Make sure that the base interpreter selected is Python 3.7. When you're done naming your project, click on Create. Next, right-click your project's name Hello World and select Option New from the drop-down menu and then Python File. Choose the name Hello World without spaces and respecting the suggested case. On the text editor, type in the code described on this slide. When you're done, right-click the Hello World file and choose Run Hello World from the drop-down menu. If everything is configured correctly, the output of your program should be displayed. And this concludes the first module of our course.